Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, guess what? It's the last day of August, and September couldn't come any sooner. Literally, it has no choice but to wait, minute by minute, until we declare it the 1st of September. This dramatic intro is going on long. It's actually still going. Hi, hello, greetings, sup. My name's Sean. On the internet, I've elected to name myself Day 9. If you see me on the street and say Day 9, I'll answer to that too. I inhaled some saliva. It's good to have you here with us. This is the HearthStone Decktacular, where, though I'm not the best Hearthstone player in the world, everything's going wrong. We try hard. We occasionally have what's known as chronic lisp syndrome. Fortunately, because I don't have a permanent lisp, I can still accurately pronounce my condition. Today, we are playing a Resurrect Priest. Ooh. Uh-huh. Thumbs up. Guess what? Chicken butt, that's right. Pulling a fast one. Here's the thing. Listen. Look. With 2 of these, and 2 of these, cool things can happen, right? Things that die get to come back to life. And what gets to come back to life? The ultra high value Inured Blade Master. Additionally, to supplement the Injured Blade Master, we have, alongside with, a Priest of the Feast, the Beast that heals us. Ooh. Shaman? Yeah, man. Oh yeah, bring it on. Let's heal up for 3. Let's throw that meat on our face. He said, accurately describing the animation that Blizzard elected to create to spoil the fun of streamers, or to create it. Those wizards, they truly are designers of fun. Ah, yes, we have Skillvanus Windrunner, we have Confessor Palatrus, we have Swagneros the Firelord, we have Ysera, and guess what? Barnes can summon him. Yes. Now, some of you have already said the name of the week, Kibler. BM Kibler, BM Kibler Gaming. Ah, a beautiful man with tan skin, white teeth, hair that's always combed, hygiene that's tip-top, and a dog that I'm surprised he owns genuinely. It's a very fluffy, white, like literally like 255, 255, 255 white dog. It looks like the start of a Photoshop file, this dog. I watch his stream, and thusly, I have built this deck. It has many, many of the typical pieces of priests in the standard meta and Entomb. Ooh. It has 2 Shadow Word Deaths, 2 Shadow Word Pains. It has some Wild Pyromancers with some cheap spells to activate, also synergizing with Priest of the Feast. But interestingly, in the sweeper front, Shadow Word Horror does not trigger on any of our creatures, but does trigger enemy shamans. Excavated Evil. Notice that there's only 1, not 2. Why? So we don't kill our own shit. Ooh. Holy Nova. Yeah, that's right. We often have a bard. So use our Holy Nova to keep our high health minions healthy. It's like Kale. I don't even know what rank I am. Same as yesterday. Resurrection commencing. Joel Montney says, I've heard he prefers to be called Brian. Don't call me Brian. Brian Kibler, Kibler of Brian Kibler Gaming. Yeah, that's what I heard. Oh my god, Ghost Stalker's going to be helping us with the new Subarinos all up in the pepperoni. Excellent. Let me open up. There he is. Hey. Hey. That's right. We have human beings notify me of subs. I think I keep this. Rather than a bot, because guess what? I care about your viewing experience. Bakotaka says, I remember when you were all wiggly about Overwatch. Have you lost the interest or did it not live up to expectations in your mind? I feel like both of my statements are true. One is that it gives me one of these things. Like when I'm playing Overwatch, the embodiment of each character. I feel like I am the character. What is this bullshit? Make that snake healthy.
Thank you.
Hey, you want to buy a funnel cake?
Do I have? Does my push work? Excellent. Send something to Eric here.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's here.
Sorry I got momentarily distracted, ladies and gentlemen. I can't apologize enough for who I am, what I've done, and what pain this may have caused you. Watch this play. This is gonna be sick. It's Reynad's Tempo Rouge, says Pikachu0708. I forgot what I was saying. I completely lost my train of thought. Ooh, so good. Another X1.
You're not that sharp.
The light protects me.
Ooh.
The light protects me.
Oh. My name's Day 9. Resurrect here all the time. And does it heal me? It doesn't. It's not a deal. What was I going to say? Probably Cold Blood.
Don't worry, loves. The cavalry's
Another
here.
Hearthstone. Explaining why you hate Overwatch, says Gryven. Hey. Damn, I kill him. Let me actually just finish the point on my turn because I don't actually have that many options on this following turn. We really just need a spell. There's a spell that we need.
Hey, that's my king.
See, with Hearthstone, or with Overwatch, I love the feeling of embodiment when I'm Reinhardt, I hold the shield up and I'm using the hammer. Like, just so you know, shield and hammer is like my favorite combo of weapons. I love playing paladins in any game, anything paladin-esque.
Take this time to consider your past deeds.
Fucking damn it. Good luck to me.
Who knows what secrets
Incredible.
will uncover?
That's actually not great for us.
I have no time for games.
That's my
I don't even know what to do. I'll just go for the face. Overwatch, though, I really love the feeling of embodiment and all the different cool, crazy characters and the fun that can be had there. So much of Overwatch to me feels like here is the character. Well, let me before I move on to that. When I play Overwatch, I have a ton of fun. But it doesn't do something in me that makes me want to go back to play. And I'm trying to make sure to use the word me very deliberately here because obviously a shitload of people really enjoy it, right? Ooh, Jesus. I think we just might be dead arena. I know people who just do nothing but play Overwatch now. They love that damn game. I'm fucking super duper dead. I think I'm as dead can be.
Let none survive.
Is that bad? But I don't know. Like when I hold my shield up as Reinhardt, and then I watch the best player in the world play, like he just holds his shield up as Reinhardt. Day 9, the game volume's a little loud. By the way, I have dropped Hearthstone's game volume from 40% to 10% since I started streaming it. They just up the volume every patch. I am so distracted. I'm sorry. Let me go ahead. Yeah, in Overwatch, the feeling of embodiment, and I am Reinhardt, and I have my big-ass shield and hammer, it feels really good. And when I play, I have a lot of fun. I like hooking things with Roadhog and bringing them in. But there's something about it that, for my gaming personality, doesn't make me want to go back and play more. This is a sick opening hand against Warrior. I just don't really want to go back and play more. A lot, right? If one of my friends is like, hey, you want to play Overwatch? I'm like, yeah, sure, I'd love to play Overwatch. I hold my shield up, I feel like I've done a thing, but it doesn't tickle something in my brain. Because the specific mechanism that's in my brain that makes me go, oh, I gotta go back and I gotta play that. Oh, yeah. Is the what if part of the brain, right? Like, you heard me do this just before talking about Dota 2. When I'm late game with Lina, Who should I, or what should I build towards? Huh? What is it that I should build towards in the late game? Because I've been building towards this. When do I want that or this? And it's just this, like trying to think through, trying to sift through, think. And typically that happens in games where there are choice components to it. Like Hearthstone, obviously. I just dick around Hearthstone all the time. I mean, I talked about this earlier. I cannot compel myself to try to get Legend in this game. Like, I know that that's a thing that I will want to do. And that I should want to do. All that stuff. I'm just like, look at the Resurrect Priest. I can get 8 Sylvanuses, and that's my pleasure, right? And it just gets me this, like, but what about this combination of cards to make Shadow Priest work? That's what makes me keep coming back again and again and again and again and again and again and again to thing. There's that tickle that gets me going. And because Overwatch is a very mechanical game, where you're trying to master different heroes and do different things in that way, there's something about that just doesn't... I don't feel like I can be a dramatically different Genji or Reinhardt. You know what I mean?
The game begins.
If that makes sense. And this isn't like an unbelievably precise argument, because there are physical games that I really like. For example, StarCraft Brood War, the game that I actually still play. I was playing some big game hunters last week. That's fine, bro. We don't need these cards. We'll still get that injured Blade Master to live. Not a big deal.
I have no time for games.
And like Rocket League is a game that's super physical, and I really love it. I like physicsy things. For instance, Worms. The game Worms, the whole series Worms. Oh, I love Worms. Love Worms. 10 out of 10 Worms. Would Worms again. Yeah, Brood War, Rocket League. I obviously love these physical games. There's something about the structure of how those...
I have no time for games.
I'd love one. Thank you. Thank you. This is a good turn for us. As long as we don't get the Onyx Bishop, and even then, that's okay. When I play a lot of games in a row of Rocket League, I have questions in my head, and those don't really naturally happen for me in Overwatch. And again, I'm stressing this from my perspective, because I know people for whom, when they play it, they're just like, oh, yeah, and they have all these ideas and questions and thoughts and things they're gonna improve and change and all that, but I just don't have any visibility into shooting games, generally speaking. I am just not at all the shooter player. Shouldn't end the turn because it could have charge.
Give that minion a turn to get ready.
Well, that was not great, but you know. Bearded Justice says, as much as I love Overwatch, and I do fucking love it, all the characters don't really have much variance in playstyle. As in, there's a pretty specific way to play each one, and that's the only way. Some are better at it than others. I don't know, this should take a note from Smash Brothers, where I think there's the potential for quite a few different playstyles in each character. I think you're tapping into a lot of the question marks that I have when I play the game. Which is... when you play Genji, here's Genji, and Genji has the moves that Genji has, and by God, if there's anything weird or glitchy or problematic, we're gonna remove that, because this is the experience that we want Genji to be. And this is by no means a bad design, or a problematic design, or an unfun game. I like a lot of freedom. And there is a real problem with freedom in games, in that if you give someone too much freedom, the game can become confusing and daunting and frustrating and icky. Okay, let's pick a game at random here. The best game in the whole world, StarCraft Brood War. Bam! In Brood War, you can wind up in circumstances.
The game begins. The game begins.
Why do I keep getting nothing but Onyx Bishops? In Brood War, you can wind up with this experience where you say to yourself, you know what? Here's what I'm going to be doing. And you're building in your base, and you're doing stuff, and you're just, oh my god, I'm going to get 2-port Wraith, and you're building your Wraiths, and then you die. You die because of stuff happening in the other guy's base, known as good quality macro. Stuff that you don't even have the mental framework to understand. Because you are not watching
I have no time for games.
Knowledge of what a Zerg player can and can't do because you've played 200 games of that matchup and now kind of know. All that freedom in Brood War is very daunting because there's so many wrong paths and this and that. Really? And is he gonna... I find you to be odd, Laps. I find you to be profoundly odd. I think we're gonna outgrind him, though. I'm not going to do anything because he's not going to attack my face, so I can continue to heal at each turn, meaning I can get a good Excavated Evil.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament,
I
champion.
think this is an appropriate time to run out an Excavated Evil. This is probably a monkey deck. He's used both his Executes and one Shield Slam. Concassal de Kran says, I like to imagine Day 9 as a babysitter for the chat, as he just talks about intellectual things and we just talk about Overwatch. Have some help, my friend.
My thanks.
Alright, so I feel like Ysera is a really big card for us. I don't think I actually run it out yet, because if he has Shield Slam, he just kills it. I think I wait for Ragnaros, which I estimate that he will Shield Slam. I think that's right. I don't think I'm really going to need to do that much triggers off the Pyromancer, but I just gotta wait. Dues Morte says, I don't know what to order at Chipotle.
Do you have the
Get a
autograph?
double-wrapped chicken burrito with white rice, black beans, mild sour cream cheese, and guacamole, and then get the smoked Chipotle sauce to put on top. It's so good. Will there be a day off and mostly walking this week? Yes, both. Absolutely to both. Absolutely to both. But yeah, you know, finishing in the Overwatch sort of Chatteruha arena. Let's get Ragnaros going.
A tale of wonder and magic. Blessed be this funnel cake.
I can't do that.
7 and 4. I think this is okay for me to do. This is very risky. I just kind of want to keep a thing alive, maybe bait out the Shield Slam. That's just sort of the reason why I don't play Overwatch as much. I will absolutely log in and play once a week, once every 2 weeks. Why are you in there? What is that one doing in there? Why on earth would he do that? That's actually good for us.
On with the show. Hey, that's my cake. One last bite. Do you like to play with fire? I'm almost out of cards.
Was okay for us?
I'm out of cards.
So he's gonna play the map to the Golden Monkey now. Likely. Still got another Sylvanas and a Ragnaros in this deck. And is that doing there? What is that doing there, Laps? Alright, let's... To himself, I think is only fair. Okay. To himself, I think is only fair. Alright, well... Kind of hard for him not to. Let's go ahead and do another Doom, shall we? Okay. Wow. Doesn't even say the numbers. Look at this little glitch. Doesn't say anything.
Blessed be this funnel cake.
He's in bad shape. He would have been at 15 had we not healed him. That was 11 out of 10. It's monkey time.
Do you have the artifact?
Cards.
Sweet Swaggin' Ragnaros. I think we do this. We do this. Clearing this out. We just keep banging away all day. Nothing wrong with this play. We have a Ragnaros and a monkey. Gotta be very careful with this monkey because there's not a huge reason for us to use the monkey, but let's see here. He's taking a lot of fatigue damage each turn.
I dream the world
I didn't need to do it in this order at all. Just want to make sure that I'm taunting him properly. Saying, hey, guess what? I know you don't have 2 executes. You know what I'm saying? I think this was the money play. Fatigue reset for Monkey Time? It doesn't reset, it just delays. Isn't that sad? Isn't that sad?
What now?
That seems like such a weird thing for him to do. I mean, he knows. I mean, he's kind of all in. If I can get a Deathwing in there, too. Yeah, we'll just pass the turn to him. My name's Sean, and I would like a star. But so that was my 20-minute, 2-minute explanation for why I don't really play too much Overwatch. I will play it once or twice a week, but it doesn't give me that itch that me as a gamer that I want to do. I do. Dwayne getting killed. Hey, Bangwin93. Gelidambra. One-shot plot. Killing it all day. Of course, you know it. Nemo Ficha. 2 important things have happened in my life. Let's go back to weird intro mode. Hello. It's good to see that you're here still watching Day 9 TV, where we learn to be a better gamer. Mostly. 2 realizations have entered into my life recently. The first one being that we won the last game, 10 damage into fatigue. And in particular, number 2, I have the chance Not to eat before the show, because I forgot. I played a 70-minute game of Dota 2. I enjoyed it. I lost. Fuck. This means I'll be eating after the show, and suddenly, as hunger, the world's greatest condiment, builds within me. Ooh, the choices I have. Ah. Shall I go to Whole Foods and get a salad? Unfortunately, nope. In-N-Out is nearby the house. Ah, In-N-Out. Glorious double-doubles slathered in cheese, lettuce, and other bullshit that tastes Did he forget the list of ingredients to a hamburger? Maybe. Lettuce, cheese, and you know, the rest of the hamburger. After this show, I shall get 2, maybe 3 double-doubles, and then he still eat 2 double-doubles, because that's what I typically do. One-shot plot. Let's take a break that's short enough for me to refill a beverage and long enough for you to appreciate a good song.